أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Men are protectors of women because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made some of them excel others and because they spend their wealth on them. So virtuous women are obedient and guard in the husband's absence what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would have them guard. As for those from whom you apprehend infidelity, admonish them, then refuse to share their beds, and finally hit them lightly. Here this signifies a symbolic act as the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ forbade the beating of women, saying, "Never beat Allah's creation." Then if they obey you, take no further action against them, for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is high, great. If you fear any breach between a man and his wife, appoint one arbiter from his family and one arbiter from her family. If they both want to set things right, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bring about a reconciliation between them. He is all knowing and all aware. Worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and do not associate partners with Him. Be good to your parents, to relatives, to orphans, to the needy, and the neighbor who is a kinsman, and the neighbor who is not related to you, and your companions, and the wayfarers, and those whom you rightfully possess. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like arrogant, boastful people who are miserly and enjoin others to be the same and conceal the riches which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them of His bounty. We have prepared a humiliating punishment for those who deny the truth. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not like those who spend their wealth for the sake of ostentation, who do not believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the last day. Whoever has shaitan as his companion has an evil companion. What harm could befall them if they believed in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the last day and spent out of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed on them? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows them well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not wrong anyone by as much as a grain's weight. If there be a good deed, He will repay twofold and will bestow out of His own bounty an immense reward. What will they do when we bring a witness from each community and bring you as a witness against these people? On that day, those who were bent on denying the truth and disobeyed the messenger will wish that the earth were made level above them. They will not be able to hide anything from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Believers, do not approach your prayers when you are drunk until you understand what you say, nor when you are in a state of impurity, except when you are on a journey till you have bathed. And if you are ill or on a journey or have relieved yourselves, or when you have consorted with women and you cannot find any water, then find some clean sand and wipe your face and your hands with it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is gracious and forgiving. Do you not know of those who were in possession of a portion of the book? They buy up error and want you to lose your way. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is quite aware as to who your enemies are. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala suffices as a patron and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala suffices as a supporter. Some Jews take words out of their context and say, "We have heard, but we disobey," or hear without listening. And they say, "Look at us," twisting the phrase with their tongues, so as to disparage religion. But if they had said, "We hear and we obey, and listen to us and look at us with favor," that would have been better and more proper for them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has rejected them for their defiance, so that they shall not believe, except a few of them.